I'm Justin.
This is Kevin.
This is JK Unless.
Very special episode.
Yeah, today I think we're just talking about like TV shows that we like, specifically Arcane
Okay.
season 2,
Yeah.
which finished recently.
I think we're gonna talk about it much earlier, like when we both finished, which was honestly like a month ago, right? I would argue that I finished it before Christmas.
I think I finished it over Thanksgiving break actually.
Oh really?
Yeah. So I've
Um,
been like, now this episode has been in the making.
yeah.
Mm.
2 months into making.
Dude, all our loyal fans, thank you so much for waiting. Whole your patience. I respect it so much. This show provides the income to me and my 7 children. Um, and like my 8 grandchildren actually also, we all
Uh,
thriving off of the monetization, point 0.5 of point 0.5 of a cent per view on YouTube. Thank you.
I don't get any money. I'm doing this as a
Oh,
volunteer
how
work.
noble. Yeah, otherwise this would
Like
just be Jay unless, and that wouldn't make any
yeah.
sense.
Um, I don't know. I guess like the main question I can ask is like, did you like season two better than season one?
um I think like I had, like, like the week after you like binge like a season of TV and it's like the last season, and it's like
Yeah.
you like think about it for a long ass time. I think I
Mm,
I had that for season 2 much more than for season 1. I
mm,
think it's just been so long since I watched season 1 because I
yeah.
watched that like pretty much a month within the month of release, and that was
Yeah.
ages ago. And my friend told me like he's a big fan of season 1. He said season 2 was good, but he likes season 1 much much more.
Yeah.
And
I'm
like,
a season one guy.
yeah, when I go back and look at what season 1 is about, it's like a totally different thing. It's probably better. I think it's like more tightly written, more interesting themes, but I mean, season 2 is just like a spectacle. So
I would say season two has better like it's like visually stunning, I think. And I think the music was definitely better in season two. But
yeah.
like I don't know, like as an ex League player, now
Oh,
Arcane is canon. So like it's kind of weird because like there was an established lore, and season one was kind of going based off of it, and then season two just changed everything and just said, "All right, this is the lore now."
dude, the League Cinematic Universe, LCU.
Yeah,
How
LCU's
exciting,
collapsed.
dude!
It's like being rebooted.
I remember like our last episode where like I didn't record my voice properly. I asked
Yeah,
you like, it was like rank these like 5 experiences blind, and like your number one was like first league pentakill or some shit.
yeah, yeah. I love League of Legends. Um, it's like a love hate relationship. I think Wisdom, you know, like he was like, "I'm gonna play League to like do the Arcane video," and everyone in the comments like, "No, please don't play it." And like I think like no one will truly recommend League of Legends.
Yeah,
Like
I've never
especially
seen a
now,
single recommendation in my entire life.
it like is a constantly evolving game, and like you have to learn so much just to like play it and not get called slurs in the chat. Like it's just like
I
it's like
mean,
a serious time investment for like no reward. Like you'll play it for like a year to understand it, and then after you understand it, I'm like, wow, this is a waste of time. And you tell other people don't play League of Legends.
and then you go watch Arcane and then give Riot some more money through ad
Yeah,
revenue. Damn.
actually, I heard Riot or League of Legends might get banned, like similar to TikTok, because it's owned by Tencent, which is a Chinese company.
Riot is owned by
Uh,
Tencent.
yeah,
Holy shit! I
it
actually never
wasn't
knew
it
that.
wasn't an indie company, and then it got
Yeah.
bought like a
Shit, I
while
just
ago.
never, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know. That's actually
Yeah,
crazy. Like, that's like significant. More significant, I think, than TikTok being, well, not really, but like I love TikTok. I have like a life there. If banning TikTok means also banning League, sure, do it fucking right now.
It's so dumb. It's I think they're like the argument for it. Like obviously they're voting like yes to the TikTok ban because of like the legislature, right? And like how it supports some of their things. And like they want to do this or like increase like the budget on something. But like their biggest reason is like, oh, it's a national security risk. Like wow, it's owned by China, but it's the Singaporean CEO. I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude.
And now everyone's like moving on to this the actual Chinese TikTok, and which is like crazy. I'm like, but
Yeah,
we're
there's
getting
like
off topic.
spikes in like downloads for like Chinese language learning apps and stuff, which I think is really funny.
Going back to Arcane. I think I was talking about how I liked season one better than season two, and I think I would have liked season two better if it was kind of formatted like I can't think of examples except for like Pulp Fiction. I don't know if you watched Pulp Fiction.
Nope.
Um, like I would rather have had like Vi and Caitlyn's story, and like Jinx and Isha's story, and Jason and
Victor.
Victor's, and Echo and Heimerdinger's, like separate, like acts basically, and then kind of all converge and see like what happened at the end.
Hmm.
Like I think I would have liked that way better because I would watch it and then like a pretty important Vi Jinx thing happens. I'm like, oh, surely the next episode continues on from the story, and no, it's Jace going through hell, and Echo and Heimerdinger chilling in like a heaven dimension, basically, where everything went right. I'm like, oh, that's probably the best episode in season two. But then I'm like, what happened? And I have to watch the whole episode to get to like to scratch an itch, basically, which I didn't like.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think that would work because, well, I enjoyed like the politics of season one.
Mm-hmm.
I No, it's been a while since I first watched it, so maybe I'm not remembering. But I think my favorite part was probably just like technology and the animation,
Mm-hmm.
which is why like season two for me was like maybe not better than season one, but I didn't really have too many problems with it.
Yeah.
But in season two, like it starts to feel like there's not that many people living in Zon or Piltover because like everyone sort of knows each other. Like you know, like what Vi, Jinx, Kate, and Victor and
Yeah.
Bessa like all end up at the same place like pretty much by chance. Um, and it's like I don't technically remember, but like I don't think Victor met any of these people before. Um, and it's like if they did do like what you said Pulp Fiction style and they split it up, then yeah, I would like that also. A sort of they don't come together until like like you can notice them all heading towards the same place, but like maybe the
Mm-hmm.
last two episodes or something is when they actually do all get together and there's like a big fight.
Yeah. I think one of the parts I didn't understand was like it's like I guess spoiler alert. This whole episode is a spoiler alert, but when like Ambessa when like Victor gets shot by Chase and like he's like in purgatory, I guess, for lack of a better word, he's in purgatory, and like Ambessa comes to him, he's like, oh, can you like evolve the soldiers I bring you? He's like, yeah, sure. Like what are you doing? Like I like if you want like the whole world to be like evolved, quote unquote. I wouldn't start with the soldiers. Like I didn't understand what that part. I get it for the plot. Like, big fight scene.
I think
But
it's
like,
like, I mean, as I remember it, I think they would have just killed Victor if he didn't say anything. Like, Victor needs to
yeah,
live to try to experiment on anyone, right?
yeah, and then Singe was gonna, or he's not Singed in the Arcane, but League of Legends wise he is. But he was gonna like save him or something, right? If he said yes.
Yeah. What does he even have a name in the show? I don't remember.
Yeah, it's like Doctor something. Like Kalen like said his name.
Huh. Dude, he got the happy ending.
Yeah, he's the only person who got the happy ending.
I think the moral of Arcane is like,
Be the bad guy.
yeah, do the worst thing possible. Hmm.
I think. Well, this maybe cut this out, but I thought the funniest scene was Isha's death scene. I was like, what the hell is she doing? I was like, what? And then like I saw videos of like, oh, Vander was trying to save her at the end. No, no, he was going right for the kill. Like he was clearly not trying to save her. Like I was, I was like, oh my god, it's just like a little kid just running into this monster to
Dude,
kill it.
I think the way to make this funny is like imagine all of that without the slow motion. It's just like in three
Oh
seconds,
yeah,
this like tiny ass person like grabs her gun, and you're like, huh? And then she just disappears, and then there's like a
yeah.
big ass explosion, and everyone's dead.
No music, no slow motion. You're like watching the fight scene. And this little kid just out of nowhere grabs a gun and just runs toward the monster to like basically kill herself. Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on?
Yeah,
Um,
I think I know why she did it, but like
yeah,
that's a very smart choice for a kid who otherwise we're not like told or shown is like really that emotionally intelligent. She's just like I don't know, likes Jinx as like a mother figure. Not she's
also
not like a genius.
yeah, she's also not part of League of Legends, so Riot had to have killed her.
True.
It wouldn't have made sense for her to survive Arcane because she's not in the game.
Yeah, everyone who is ever on screen in Arcane dies. That's not a
Ambessa
champion.
was created for League, and now Mel is coming to League. So all these people who survived, they had to be in League, so Isha had to die.
Aren't they both like super broken?
Yeah, I don't play League anymore. So,
Uh, that's what I've heard.
um, what was your who was your favorite and least favorite character in Arcane?
Fuck, that's a tough ass question. Um,
I can go first if you want. I can go first.
I think here. How about this? I'll say my favorite because I think that's probably easier for me to decide.
Yeah, I think
And then
favorite's
you
pretty
can
easy.
do like both or whatever.
Okay.
I think. Hmm. The character I like the most is probably like for like and that also had a lot of screen time. I think is probably Victor. But
Really?
honestly, yeah, I like all of them a lot. Like it's hard for me to pick one.
Hmm. My favorite was like clearly Echo. I
Yeah,
like
he
Echo a
was
lot.
he's a runner up. Echo's great, but I mean he's
I
also like written to sort of be like the goat that has no screen time.
Yeah, but like I thought he was like the most like human. I guess I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
no, you're right. He's just a guy who like can fight sometimes, but like he's
yeah,
just a guy first. Yeah,
my least favorite character was Caitlyn. Uh, I did not like her. She was so like like she didn't have a backbone in this story. So easily swayed by things. Well, I get it. I get it. Your mother was killed by Jinx, and like you were sad, and you were at a vulnerable time. But God, God, like, would is this what your mother would have wanted? Teaming up with Ambessa, basically
yeah, and
like
using the
killing
gray.
everyone in Zon.
Yeah, poisoning people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree. I mean, I like the way she's written, but like likability, like I'd
Hmm.
probably be friends with everyone in Arcane, maybe except for Jinx, because she's like she'd probably kill me.
Hmm.
But like, except her and then Caitlyn, because I think Caitlyn's like probably just the most classist, like most like out of touch
Yeah.
person in the entire show. That's like a major character.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, I mean, she's just like a rich person.
Yeah. Rich person with a gun.
Yeah, like a really good ass gun too.
Yeah. I guess you like. I think if you want to like include all characters, like, I guess like Maddie, if you want to say, you can argue for Maddie being the worst, but like main characters wise, like Kaylin was definitely like my least favorite, and like also like if you liked Vi that much, you kind of just like cheated on her like as soon as like she quote unquote broke up, like, or she like went MIA. Like what the
Yeah, it's
hell?
not like she died. Yeah, she was
Yeah,
just like,
like
well, I guess I'm a fascist now. I'm gonna go like fuck a cop.
yeah. What?
Yeah,
She just
yeah,
got drunk or something. She just got drunk in the alleyway with Loris. Like, all right, that's not classy. That's not classy for me. I'm gonna go cheat. All right, go ahead.
wait,
God.
no. Vi got drunk with that guy, not Caitlyn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Bye.
I thought you meant Caitlyn drank with him and then
No, no.
decided to go.
Kaylin said. Kaylin thought that's not classy. That's not for. That's not my life.
Alcohol. Oh dear. Alcohol with no bubbles specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
drinking straight from the bottle. That's a no no. No no in the Kiraman house.
and also like, oh well, okay. Caitlyn's a little bit based because her dad's Asian, but like we'll get to that conversation later at some other point.
His her dad has like 5 minutes of screen time,
Yeah,
maybe.
he's also just like super depressed and angry and
Yeah,
unkempt and like won't shave because like his wife just got fucking exploded. Yeah, but like I think one of the worst things Caitlyn did is like episode one of season two, like just telling Vi like, you got to become a cop now. And she's like, dude, like my parents were fucking killed by cops. And she's just like, I thought you're on our side. It's like, oh my god, like a cab, like you guys are fucking pigs. I don't know how to explain it. Like,
like imagine if Vi told Caitlyn, "All right, you gotta be a Zonite now because Jinx murdered your
yeah, exactly.
mom."
That's fucked if you flip it over. Yeah, that's super fucked.
Yeah, God,
It's
fuck Caitlyn, dude. Fuck
yeah. She has like no idea. I mean, like obviously she has no idea what like law enforcement means, considering she like decides to use the gray and invade the undercity and whatever afterwards.
Yeah,
But yeah, dude, I don't know. Like it's I don't know if she'll even in her lifetime ever like understand like how like half of their city just straight up would murder cops if they were given the chance. Damn. I also like have issue with like I mean the end of the show doesn't imply that things are perfect or anything, but I mean forcing Piltover and Zahn to work together to fight some bigger threat, like I kind of wanted to see Piltover have its comeuppance first, but they
yeah,
don't. So yeah,
yeah.
could have been a season about political revolution, which I would have loved. I also love what we got, but like
Mm-hmm.
maybe season three could have been like crazy multiverse stuff, right? Season two could have been about like class warfare or something.
Season 3 is actually about a different part of Runeterra, which is the League world.
Oh,
It's about
Noxus.
Noxus. Yeah,
I
it's about
thought,
Noxus
but
and
it's not season three though.
Ionia, I
That's a
think.
new show, right?
Well,
Like it's
it's. I think they're still gonna call it Arcane, and I was assuming that was gonna be on season 3.
oh
Like Arcane is just like League of stories,
yeah.
and like season 1 and season 2 is like Piltover and so on, and like they just branch out into other things.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I don't know. Thank God, I don't know much about the League world, but I feel like Piltover and Zon's probably the best place for a TV show.
No, no,
Really? You think? Do you
no.
think
This
Noxus is
Noxus
gonna be good?
Noxus Ionia is gonna be very good. Well, depends on like the time, because like there's like a huge war, and there's like this one guy who kills like 1,000 Noxus men.
Dude, 9/11. Holy shit.
Well, no, he didn't. He just used a sword. He's like a ninja, and
Yeah.
he just killed like
Skilled
1,000
9/11.
people.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. So what is
So
Ionia still like their rival country?
I think it's like, well, Noxus is like the Fire Nation, and like Ionia is like air. I think.
Oh,
Well, with like ninjas, I guess, who would kill,
okay. So they're
unlike
not.
the air
Okay, so
nomads.
they're not like it's not like pure evil, pure good. It's like
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. It's just like
Yeah, that's
war
interesting.
people versus
If
like,
it's a sort of international dispute, that's interesting. But like, I mean, Piltover and Zon felt super close. Like,
yeah.
if
I mean,
yeah,
they were
I
like
like that.
on the
Yeah, they
city
live on top of
underground.
each
Yeah.
other. Yeah. Hmm. Well, that was sort of like Riot's chance to tell a story about class, which they kind of abandoned after season one. So I mean, we're
Yeah.
probably not going to get that in a Noxus show.
I mean, I like. Oh, okay. I kind of misunderstood where you were going. Because I was gonna say like I think they showed a good amount of class differences in the show. It's like I liked the prison break scene. That was very cool.
That was pretty sick.
Um, I also liked that they like portrayed Jinx as like a troubled character instead of like a crazy psycho. If you understand what I'm really trying to say,
Yeah.
because like in like, well, okay, I'm sounding like a league nerd, which I'm not. I'm not.
I mean, I know
I only
like
played it for
Jinx's
8 years.
reputation. Like I've known who Jinx was since her release because I have
Yeah, because
friends
like,
obsessive over like obsessive over League since my childhood.
yeah, like Jinx in game, like she's like crazy, like she
Yeah.
uses like she's like trying to shoot people, and like it's like almost like Joker basically. Like she hears voices in her head, like the voices are telling her to kill and stuff. Like, but like it's not it's like there's like Vander's voice and like Silco's voice like conflicting like within her head, and she's like trying to become better. Like she's like I think she's actively trying to be better. It's just like sometimes it gets like hard with like traumas.
Yeah.
Um, that's what I liked. I was like,
Hmm. I really yeah.
very good.
I really love like Jinx's sort of redemption.
Mm.
It I like the I mean, so she goes like totally off the rails like at the finale of season 1 and
Yeah,
then we get let me think. So the first arc of season 2 is like the police squad arc. But then sort of after that, it's like you can tell Jinx is like just a better person because she's starting to chill
yeah,
out. Like,
yeah.
and the same thing in season 1 where like halfway through or whatever she fires the flare, like tries to redeem herself and doesn't. Like there,
Hmm.
we don't actually get that much time in the show of Jinx being like on the bad side of it,
Yeah.
which is okay. Like I think season 2 like should have had 3 more episodes, or they just should make season 3, but still have it.
Yeah.
But yeah, she gets redeemed like pretty quick. I'm not opposed to it though. I mean, it's like I like having her redemption start earlier in season 2 makes like her like self-sacrifice at the end like more meaningful because it's not it doesn't feel rushed.
Hmm.
But yeah, more episodes. Would have liked 12 episodes.
Technically, she didn't die. I don't
Yeah,
know what
she
they're
no
talking about.
she. I don't know how anyone thinks she's dead. It's very obvious she's alive. She just left. Gonna go
Um,
to Noxus and go commit acts of terrorism there when no one there knows who she is, so she can start a clean slate.
what was I gonna say? Oh, what are your like favorite theories involving Arcane?
Um, Well, the Jinx alive theory is not really a theory. That's just like true.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
fact.
I don't know if
I
there
think
are others that I
yeah,
know of.
there are not many theories, just like Easter eggs that people have like noticed, I
I
guess.
I did see on Reddit someone
Mm.
posted like, you know, I was fucking right 3 years ago or whatever. Fuck all you guys. And he put in a screenshot of a post he made that got deleted from the Arcane subreddit by the mods. That was
Oh,
like,
really?
that was like during season one's release. That was like the cloaked mage that Jace sees on the mountain is Victor. And everyone's just like, "You fucking moron! That's impossible!" Like he's clearly like looks different, has a different. He's like aged differently, and like he was like, and the thing is like I'm pretty sure like the writers didn't decide that they were the same person until they were writing season two, like after season
Yeah.
one came out. So I mean that's like the funniest theory related thing I've seen
I
that like
think
someone
I think
managed to
in
call
that
that.
scene, like I liked the visual of like when like Victor drops like the I don't know the stone,
Yeah,
arcane whatever.
the rune
Uh,
crystal or
yeah,
whatever.
rune crystal. Like it like changes like as it like drops like a
Yeah.
couple frames. I like they were saying like it was like Victor since he controls time now like it's him trying to find like the right one that would like
Hmm.
allow it like Jace to save everyone basically, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
I think my favorite theory is actually the one you told me. When Echo goes over 4 seconds, Heimerdinger dies.
Heimerdinger anywhere he is
Yeah,
explodes. Yeah.
it's just Heimerdinger is dead.
That shit was so funny. I think it was like an Instagram Reels or TikTok comment, but yeah, it's so good.
I
Just
think
no
that's my
matter
favorite
where.
one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's so fucking funny. He just accidentally created like anti Heimerdinger device. It wasn't even like a time travel device. It's just a device that explodes Heimerdinger.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah,
What were the
yeah.
signs?
Do you want to know?
There, I mean, there's technically no way to prove it though, unless you like. I mean, they invent a phone and they record that shit. That'd be crazy.
um,
I was wondering like. I mean, I made you like watch Tenet and stuff, and there's like all sorts of weird
oh
time
yeah,
travel shit where
yeah.
like let's say Echo's like I don't know. He walks into the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the 4 second timer starts. He uh like I don't know. As far as I remember, if he like covers himself in oil in those 4 seconds and then he rewinds,
Okay.
like I think he appears at the start still covered in oil, right or false? Like I don't. It might revert him, but like the time where he did it past 4 seconds and Heimerdinger just fucking blew up, like it covered Echo and feathers, which like I
Oh
think are
really?
still there when he rewinds. And so it's like to Heimerdinger, he's just looking at Echo, and then he like has like a seizure because he just like teleports to a different position and is like now covered in feathers or something. Which
Or his skin. Like he should be able to recognize his skin. It's like
yeah,
his
he's
like
like
fur.
that's me, that's that's my
Did you
body
kill
parts.
me? Did you kill me and just come back?
Yeah, dude, he could just take out his rage infinitely on whoever
Yeah.
he wants.
Um, I don't know. Maybe I can't remember exactly, but perhaps.
Mm.
Uh,
Oh well. Well, I mean, the only way we can find out is if we just try and build this thing in reality.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like guy who learned nothing from Arcane decides like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do what Jason Victor did. That's sick. I can't believe that. Like, it really is just about like, oh, okay, it's in the title. It's all about the Arcane or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
really, the entire show, yeah, it's about two sisters Piltover's on. But really, really, it's about technology. Like, in the
Yeah.
world where like Vi died and like Jace probably just either died or never pursued this stuff, like everything is literally perfect, like better than perfect, which is
Mm-hmm.
insane.
Probably
Like
no global warming there too.
yeah, and also like they fixed somehow like income
Yeah.
inequality. Like all I don't know. I all of season one I was like, oh, the story is like 60% Vi and Jinx, 40% like Jace and Victor. And it's like, no, actually, the entire story is 100% Jason Victor, which is, everything else is still meaningful, but I really didn't expect it to just all come back to that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I guess so. Yeah, I think I'm not 100% sure, but I guess it opened with Jason, um, Victor, right? Like, I don't think you saw
Um,
by.
no, season one starts with like, because I watched episode one a while, like recently.
Oh, okay.
It opens with enforcers like marching across the bridge, like shooting people, and then you
Oh,
see
okay,
Vi
yeah.
and Jinx and Vander.
I see. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
you don't get Jace until episode two. Actually, you hear him, I think,
Oh,
in episode one when they're doing the heist, like stealing shit from his apartment.
oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think you see him with the mage and stuff until episode two.
Mm.
God, season one was like such a different vibe, though. I think
Yeah.
maybe it was like the time period of my life, but like, damn, that season's fucking incredible. Even though I don't even remember half of it,
Mm.
I just remember like that sort of watery, like under the sunlight spot that's like just between Piltover and Zon, where like Victor goes sometimes, and like kind of he said he grew up there or something.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
that's like such like a pretty but downtrodden environment. And I was like, oh, I really like Victor. He's such a cool guy. I think maybe that's why he's my favorite character or something. Smart dude, but
I don't know. I don't get Victor as your favorite character.
he's like,
He's low key the bad guy too.
but like well, he was touched by the arcane. He's like a schizophrenic now, but like before that, I don't know. Maybe I just misremember a lot. But he was like, he's just like, it's like wiser Jace. You know, Jace is always just like, let's keep developing this shit. Victor's like, hey man, like I don't know. It seems pretty dangerous. I don't know how to explain it.
I guess Jace kind of just put him in that wall thing when he got hurt. It was kind of forced upon him.
Yeah, he didn't pick to be like. I mean, he probably would have preferred death if you asked him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jace was like, no, no. Go in this thing and you come out alive.
He's just like, "Yay, Victor, my friend's back," and he's like, "I'm goodbye, Jace," and just walks away. Hey, dude, Jace got trolled in season two. Dude, goddamn, he definitely has like psychosis now. All that shit in like the
No,
alternate
Jace.
dimension, just like break his leg and then like survive in a cave for a month, basically.
Yeah, that's
Fucked up.
crazy.
Still
How did he
can't.
not just kill himself?
I don't know. I don't know how he made it out, to be honest. Like what, eating that many bugs? Like there's no way.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It was for the
God.
plot. He got plot armor.
Yeah. And he just came back and instantly
Yeah.
killed the first guy he saw. Well, like he had good reason, but like it was just so funny. This is actually, well, speaking of theories, I don't think this is a theory. I think it's just an intentional thing, but it's like a bit of an
Mhm.
Easter egg. He killed Sallow immediately, not
Yeah.
because he's like crazy and he just wants to kill people. Like he can tell that Sallow is not um
Him
he's
anymore?
been replaced by a different person
Hmm.
because there was some like physical, well, aside from him being able to walk, like there was something
Like
else,
the
some
face
other,
thing, like the fingertips on his like head. Are you talking about
not
that?
just that. I think there was something else, like uh maybe the
His
way he
eyes.
speaks or his accent or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't remember. I'd have to trace it down again. But it was pretty interesting. Someone was like, he recognized that Sallow is like not just been healed or whatever. It's no
uh,
longer disabled, but he's like a different consciousness.
I liked like they did a lot of fan service for League of Legends players, which
Gross.
I liked. I mean, like
Well, it was probably sick, but like
it
still.
was it was. I think I don't think they expected it to be like way bigger than they thought, reaching like people who never played League Two. Um, But I'm glad that after season one, they're like, oh, this is actually bigger than we thought. Like they still kept like league stuff. Like I liked that. Like I told you about this, but like in the final or like the penultimate episode, like there's like a 5 minute like cutscene of like this like pianist who like enlists in the army,
Oh yeah, yeah, I saw
like
that.
like a focus on it for like kind of no reason.
Yeah, and he's supposed to
Like
be a champion.
yeah, he's a champion in League of Legends that like is very good. Like I think most League players would argue that his like lore or like how he was created was the most perfect champion because like he had a theme and like everything like stuck to the theme and like
So
he
that's
was great
that's
and
like
that's him.
definitely him because I think I saw comments that are also like, "Oh no, that's actually just some random ass guy."
Well, in the alternate dimension, you see his mask too. So I think and lore wise he exists in Piltover. So
Hmm.
I I don't see why not. Like it can't be him. Like why would they like include like a 5 minute scene for them to be like, oh yeah,
That's
this
true,
guy
some
like
random ass guy.
after like Loris died, like he's the guy who shot the box or something that didn't do anything because it was fake or something. Like Ambessa's like attack was like a Trojan horse or something.
Oh, yeah, like the fake Victor ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What other like fan service things?
Um I don't know. I think that was like the main thing I remember because I was like, oh, that's cool. I think
They did
there
have
was
the like 2 minutes straight of like Vi and Caitlyn having like near nude sex. Like I saw a comment from Fortiche that was like, "Yeah, this was originally way more explicit and much longer," and then the Riot execs were like, "We can't put this on television. You guys need
I
to
think
trim it down."
that scene is like banned in China or something. Like
Yeah,
if you're
definitely.
watching, it's like cut
Yeah.
from.
God, so funny. I was watching it and I was like, damn, they're really going after like 10 seconds of it. I was like, okay, so now they're gonna cut and like show like whatever's going on with like I don't know Victor or some shit.
Yeah.
No, it was just like they went like I think we saw the majority of their sex like on screen. The rest of it is just like I don't know afterwards. It's crazy.
Also, Kaylin is probably the least accurate, um,
Well,
game
she
wise.
also looks different. I think very different.
Like, yeah, everyone looks different in Arcane, but like they kind of reworked Victor's visuals to match Arcane's.
Oh yeah, at the end with like the mask stuff.
Yeah, like, I was like, "Ah, why? But I guess since it's canon, they have to. But like Jinx used some of her abilities in League in the show. Vi definitely did. Echo did. Echo's like the pulling thing.
Yeah,
That's
his
his like
ult.
ultimate. Kaylin, not really, except for just shooting her gun.
She
Like
also has that dumbass hat in the game, right?
yeah, she has like a top hat.
Yeah, I'm glad that's not. Okay, I think they did an incredible job making all the characters look like normal and cool because once you
Yeah,
Google their like league drawings, like they look
yeah,
so
it's very
fucking
bad.
goofy, dude.
They're
Oh my
also like
god.
very old. Those are old drawings. I
Yeah,
think
yeah, but
yeah, they could have, but they didn't, which is good.
like Vi, like in the drawings, like well, she's also like much more of like a cop, right, in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, so that aside, like she's like way taller and like has the proportions of like an incel who loves anime and it's like the woman like starts like drawing like circles and ovals and shit. And also, I mean, Caitlyn's fucking fit is dumb. I don't like it. I think she looks fine in the
Yeah,
show. I don't like the way she looks in the drawing when you Google her.
they had to improve this somehow. So
Hmm. Damn. What what a gargantuan effort of a show. And it wasn't even profitable. That surprised me.
really,
Yeah, it
I
wasn't.
did not
Like
know that.
considering like well, huge budget, which isn't a surprise at all. But
Yeah,
like considering how popular it is, like okay, like not just for like something related to a video game, but just as a show, it's a popular on its own, like super popular, like musical artists, like
yeah,
an unprecedented level of collaboration, like, and yet they did not recoup their budget, which was
that's
like I
crazy.
don't know, a couple 100 million something, 250 million or something,
250 million.
which is weird because there's like live action shows that spend that much and I think make a profit. So I'm gonna Google it. Arcane budget. Yeah, the entire show, promotion costs, and I mean production costs, 250 million.
And how much did they make? I guess it's kind of hard to make it because it was only on Netflix, right? And it would have, I guess, like to be profitable, had to have gotten people to like subscribe to Netflix. But like if you're gonna just watch that one show, like you can just pirate it, or like
Yeah, wait, that's
share
true
it.
because there's no ads on Netflix, right?
Yeah. Well, there is now with like
Oh
the
shit.
lowest plan,
Okay, I didn't know that.
but like again, like it wasn't. It's just so much harder. I feel like with just being on Netflix, like Netflix had to have given them like a crazy like contract.
Okay, so I see something on Reddit. This doesn't have a source, but it says they earned per episode from Netflix 3 million, Tencent 3 million, which comes out to about for the entire show 108 million, which is almost nothing for.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
So
Huh.
Tencent. Oh, I like you're talking. I guess I understand that you're talking about the animation company, like those like the artists and stuff.
Well, actually, yeah, that's weird. 3 million from Tencent.
Like who
I
are
mean,
they paying?
why would not Tencent pay themselves? Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. Because Fortiche is the studio, and they wouldn't pay League,
yeah. They
right?
are contracted by
Yeah,
like Riot, I guess.
strange. They're the goats, dude.
They're very good
I saw like
animation.
behind the scenes, they're just like going crazy on those like draw pads. Holy shit.
I think what is it? Um whatever, not important.
Season 2, episode 7, best episode in the series, in my opinion. That was
That's
the Echo.
alternate
Yeah,
dimension. Yeah,
so
But,
depressing, dude.
yeah. I don't know. Like to put myself in like Echo or like Jace's shoe, I would just like kill myself once I came back to my original dimension. Like
Yeah,
Jace, just because like oh my god, like well Jace, I would have killed myself there. I was like, this is not worth me like coming back
dude,
to
no, no, no.
even
You
a
come
second.
back, you're like, I'm barely hanging on, and then the first voice you hear is that dickhead Sallow, just
Yeah,
being like, "Hey, Jace, yeah, suicide instantly."
and, like
Dude, Echo.
Echo, and you come back from like a perfect dimension, and like you just see around you, and you're like,
It smells like sewage.
God, yeah. Heimerdinger's gone. I guess you can save your like tree house or something. But like, who cared about the tree house when like the whole city of Zon could have been like awesome?
Yeah, dude. Someone needs to go back in time and fucking shoot Vi with a sniper rifle when she's like 6 years old. I think that's the solution to this. What's nuts is like before the halfway mark of episode 1, season 1,
Hmm.
the realities are the same. like we are living in both the perfect Echo Powder reality and like the canon one,
Oh yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
because the explosion didn't happen yet.
Hmm.
Um, which is crazy because like at that point it's things are already fucked. So like in the
That's
10
true.
years after that, right? Zahn somehow manages to like seriously make things better.
Well, I bet it wasn't like all Zon. It was like
Well,
Piltover,
yeah,
like
like
just
some
giving them
council
a ton of
government sort of
resources.
merger,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, but okay, I think it's like so. I watched season two, like deliberately didn't do any refresh on season one, and then
Mhm.
there's the stuff with like Vander and the note that he was gonna give to Silco, being like,
Oh,
"I'm sorry,
yeah.
I
I was
like."
just about to
I
finish that.
forgot about all that. I forgot that he basically like tried to drown Silco to get to death in like the river of piss, basically, and like the note makes up for that. Like, was their relationship really like that fixable that he could just send like a 2 paragraph essay and Silco would be like, "Yeah, that's fine. Let's be friends."
I don't know. I guess like plot wise, I guess they're like brothers, right? They're like
I don't know.
well, not like related brothers, but like
Yeah, but like,
they're
I mean,
very
they always
close.
refer to like how they were friends in the past, but
Yeah.
we never see it, so I don't know. Damn, poor Vander, dude. So depressing.
Yeah,
I also,
Vander has had it worse. Would you rather be Vander or Jace?
holy shit. I mean, well, Jace get no. I was gonna say Jace gets to live in the end, but he dies also. Um, uh, we don't truly know like how bad it would be to be inside the beast and like share a brain with it.
You
Um,
also like died twice and came back alive twice.
that's true, and he was like a shimmer beast like four
Yeah.
times. I don't remember his body getting taken away by Singed in season one. I just totally forgot that. I saw a picture of it. I was like, oh,
No.
that's where he got it. Yeah, I don't know. If he's like alive the whole time, then that's like, I mean, what? I guess a couple years of like just awful existence. So I'd probably
Yeah.
pick Chase. But if he was like he died, he blinked, and now he's like this beast who lives for like 3 days and then dies. It's not. That's not like eating bugs in a cave with like a broken leg.
That's
So
true.
Jesus, this show won't give anyone a fucking break except Singed. He was
Yeah.
just
Good guy.
perfectly
Good
chill.
guy alert. Karma, man. It's just all karma for
Yeah, awesome person
you.
alert. We should all be like him.
um, like
Hmm.
lore wise, I think his daughter becomes like a robot basically.
What the hell
Yeah. I, I
is
think
is
I'm
is that?
I I'm not 100% like sure.
I was gonna say like, is that preferable to her being dead?
Like she has like a it's like a ball. She's like a robot ball around her or something. Oh, you can search up Oriana League of Legends. I
How do you
think
spell
that's
that?
that's what Orianna. I think that's Sinja's daughter.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's just a robot. That is not a human being.
Well, I search up Sinja's daughter? Question mark.
Um, family singed father. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So she basically becomes like Victor 2.0, I guess. Well, not really. I forgot because in game Victor is basically a robot. He's like he's like RoboCop.
Yeah, from the pictures I've seen, he's like a bit of like just like a mad scientist, right? Like,
Yeah,
so they really kind of go like crazy with his backstory and making him like
Yeah.
multiverse, time travel. That's cool. I think he sort of like gets the biggest buff from going into Arcane.
Yeah, definitely.
Hmm. Oh, Victor. Just a poor little white boy in a world that doesn't want him. Jace. Let's see. Jace wiki page. The hammer's really funny.
Like I like that the hammer got alive basically or something like when he went to the alternate dimension or something. Like,
Oh, you mean
am I
like where he
right?
gets hit by it?
No, like it because like in the beginning of season two, it was like hex tech. It was like it was built by him, and then like it like changes color and like becomes like porous. After he comes back.
Oh, yeah, it becomes like an arcane powered hammer.
Yeah.
Dude, okay. I really, really like how they made the arcane like not really magic, but like more of like a dimension altering scientific like phenomenon.
Mhm.
It was like very have you seen Interstellar?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, right. It's like it gets all like fucked up in the end and it's like whoa, like yeah. I think that's cool how they made the arcane like sort of like make it seem like motion and like I don't know, reality is all sort of whatever and not just like spooky goo that gives everybody magical powers or something.
Yeah.
It was very like sort of cosmic horror, kind of scary. I think that was cool. Man, and then Echo had to come along, fucking ruin all of it. Dick,
The goat.
what a crazy guy. What a genius, dude. I can't believe him and Heimerdinger just created like time reversal.
Yeah. His intellect is very underrated, I feel like, and like people don't talk about it enough. Like Heimerdinger, yes, he's like technically like the smartest person in Runeterra or whatever. But like Echo was kind of keeping up.
Yeah. He's like, I made some slight modifications, and it's like this like shaking, steaming machine that
Yeah.
like kills him later. Yeah, why did Heimerdinger get zapped out of existence?
Oh, like they could only fit one person,
But why
and
did that
like
kill
to go
him?
back.
Because like it turned him into like nothing, right? He got like evaporated.
I think I don't know. Maybe it's because like he can't exist in the timeline anymore or something.
Hmm. So whatever, he just goes back to like whatever his species spawn is, right?
Or just dead. I think I liked how like Powder tried to like replicate it. Like she noticed like right away like it was Echo wasn't Echo. Well, she knew, but I think she liked the other Echo better. Like she tried to like go
Hmm.
back.
I think on the first watch, I actually didn't fully understand that like our Echo is just taking over the body of another Echo, and that it was like an actual universe that
Oh,
existed before that happened. I thought it was just like a universe that sort of started existing once the time travel
mm,
happened, right? And then the past of that universe gets written from now. So it exists,
uh,
but it's like it wasn't there before. And so it's like, oh,
yeah.
like everything before this is like some sort of like everyone has fake memories, right? Of an
Mm-hmm.
Echo that was here, and but he actually wasn't here. Like finding out that it was like that was all there, and that there is an Echo. I was just like, oh
Yeah,
shit, like these are all real people. Like this wasn't just like the Arcane just created this just to fuck with Echo's head.
yeah.
So sad. What an insane episode. That's like peak storytelling. Just got
Um,
so depressed when it was over. I was like, time to go watch everyone kill each other now. What a great show. You have any like last remarks about Arcane? We're like 5 minutes from an hour.
I think. Well, going back on the Caitlyn hate, the worst part about Caitlyn is that she's British. Like, why?
Yeah,
Why have the
true.
accent at all? Like, no one else really has an accent. Well,
Victor.
yeah, Victor and Ambessa, but like,
Well, how is she gonna show that she's stupid rich?
I guess so. Like, God,
Grr.
like
Ugh.
anything about Caitlyn, I just don't like.
Should make season 3 where they just put Caitlyn in the Jace Hell dimension for 12
Yeah,
episodes. And she's like morally not that bad. There's worse characters.
I guess yeah. There are worse
She
characters.
would piss me off if I met her in real life and like
Yeah,
we went through something. Like she's fine when things are fine, but when shit gets bad and she's like, I'm gonna go kill all the poor people. Come on. That's not cool, Kaylin. Don't do that.
just like have you seen that tweet? Um, in the LA fire, is like this rich person tweeting like, "Are there any like privatized like LA firefighters?
What
Or
the
any
hell?
privatized like firefighters like that are based in LA? Like we will pay you to come to our neighborhood and like save our houses." Like, what the hell are you talking
That's
about?
crazy. Holy shit.
Why
That's
did that privatize the fire department?
no, that's how it used to be.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
200 years ago. I can't fucking believe that people like think that way still. That's like a week after Luigi shot that dickhead like four
Yeah.
times. New York City was like thinking about making a hotline for CEOs, like and
Oh
other rich
yeah.
people. Like a special like you get the cops faster, you get I don't know, SWAT. Like what the fuck? Caitlin Kierman ass council decisions, dude. That's like if she was like mayor of New York or like if she's like living in LA. That's crazy. Are there any firefighters who will only work for pay because we can pay them like other fucking people can't? Haha. I hope someone arsons their house.
Well,
Blame
I
it on
don't
the
think any
fire.
privatized fire department people came, so I think
Let's
his house is
go. Let's go.
not there anymore.
Deserved. Damn, I'm gonna go Google that after the episode. That's fucked up.
Uh, um, this is it.
Yeah. Thank you for
Sorry, I got
listening.
political at the end.
Yeah, dude, our true feelings came out. Uh,
Um,
FBI gonna go delete this episode now. Subscribe to our Patreon. Subscribe to our
um,
OnlyFans. Because they're removing TikTok, subscribe to our
uh,
OnlyFans.
JK on this station. I will see you next time.
How many booms do you give this episode?
I'll give it a 5 big boom. Boom! 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 Boom!
Let's go. All right, thank you, no, Big Justice,
Big justice.
and the
Thank
fucking and
you,
his dad or whatever.
little justice.
Hell yeah. All right. Bye bye.